Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. I am back here with Vinod today, and so we thought we will discuss an interesting topic yesterday, which I was chatting with Anish. And I have some figures, but I don't know whether I want to scare you with those figures. But I will tell you how bad it looks. What has happened is the Fed has moved rates from zero, the mortgages rates were 1. It's gone to 4.5, 4.75. The mortgage rates have gone to 6. How does it affect your mortgages? How does it affect your credit card payments? In India, what has happened is more because most of you are in India and you will be more interested in India. The Reserve Bank has been increasing interest rates and inflation is still stubbornly above 6.4. And so, therefore, it looks very clear that Reserve Bank will also increase interest rates. Bank deposit rates have gone up, and therefore interest rates will also go up. And so, what SBI did was a shocker. They had given teaser rates at 6.5% home loan, and they have sharply moved it to 9%. And this means that your EMIs have to go up, or your number of years will have to go up. But how much your number of years go up is a very shocking estimate,
Correct.
and which I have some numbers which I wanted to share with you. But it is simply not possible that you allow the number of years to go up,
Correct.
because every 0.25 is a big number, and then when it goes to about 3, the number goes way off the scale. And this is one of the reasons I want you to
Okay.
give the numbers.
Sure.
So these numbers are extremely scary, and I did check with them once or twice on the Excel sheet. I couldn't believe it because I am into compounding all the time, and when I am into compounding, I am really scared with what happens, especially for those who have home loans. And this is exactly the reason why I have been warning you against home loans. One, the rates of real estate was very expensive and you are paying much more than the rent, and I said it was a big strain on your salary, and I am sure the real estate prices won't go up to compensate it. And now what I saw is really scary. So let's start with what SBA said. SBA says 6.5 in stages. Now they are saying they will charge 9%. So I got Vinod and Alvin to work on those numbers, and they have a chart. The chart will come up on the side. You can look at what is the effect. We have assumed that you have a 1 crore loan. You can downsize it, the numbers will be same. Only the zeros will change. Number of years won't change. So you have a 1 crore loan and you had taken it at 6.5% for some time back, and you bought a flat of 1.5 crores. If you are in the center of the city somewhere up to Adayar or in South Madras where I live, your 1 crore home loan is very common.
Very common.
Very common. You cannot buy a property without a home loan of 1 crore. If you are buying a property for 1.5 crores, you pay 50 lakhs and taken a 1 crore loan. Most couples have done this in
Both because both are earning.
both are earning. If you are 25 lakhs, just divide it by 4. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
So Vinod has a chart. He will tell you in stages what happens when the loan goes from 6.5 to 9 or 9.5. And we have even done a scenario where it hits 10.
Correct. So anyway, first is 1 crore loan, 6.5% interest, 20-year tenor. The principal amount is 1 crore. The EMI is 74,557. The tenor is 20 years. The total interest paid is 78 lakhs 93,955. The interest and the principal paid is 1.8 crores. This is the scenario which it was when it was at 6.5 when you took the loan, when you took the home loan. Second scenario. Now the interest rate has moved to 9.5. That means the EMI is increased by 10%. If you choose to keep the same EMI, the tenor increases to 25.5 years, and so your EMI is also increased by 10%.
Number of years also
increases. Both is increasing in tandem. Do realize this. We're not saying just one is increasing.
74 to 82.
So you're negotiating with the
20
bank.
to 25.
So you tell the bank, I can't take the full interest. I can't pay the full interest to 9.5. Increase my EMI by 10% and increase also my tenure 25.5 years. So you've increased both. This is a scenario. So you increase your EMI so you can manage the EMI. You're paying a high EMI and you also increase your tenor. So in that case, what happens is the amount of interest you're paying is almost 1.8 crores, and the interest plus the principal goes up to almost 3 crores, 2.7 crores. Now, let's say you tell the bank, let me increase my EMI by 20%. Okay, so I can keep the tenor the same. So that way what happens, your EMI now has gone up to 89,468 from 74. That's more than 15,000 almost increase in your monthly payment which you have to be making. Okay, this is the only way if you want to keep your tenor the same. You'll have to pay the full EMI.
That is, you pay 89,000 to pay the same period.
Yes, you keep the period of time the same.
Same. So the interest you pay will dramatically increase.
Correct. So the total amount of interest you paid before was you would have only paid around 80 lakhs interest. Now by the time you finish paying the loan, you would have paid 1.15 crores in interest, and the total principal and interest would have shot up to 2.15 crores. Now let's say you're not able to increase the EMI and you tell the bank dump the whole thing on my tenor, right? Boss, I can't afford to increase even 1 rupee EMI. And you say increase my tenor as much as you can. That means to keep the EMI at 74,000, now the tenor actually becomes 100 plus years.
Yes.
And the loan can never be settled and the bank will never agree to that.
Yes.
That is where the crux of the matter is.
So what a sharp movement of interest rates by 3%. You think it's only 3%, it's actually gone up by 50%.
Correct.
And this is why I've been telling you repeatedly, don't touch a home loan.
Correct.
Because over a cycle, a lot of things can happen. And this I know a case. A kid came to me with a job, right? He is in a 50,000 rupee job. He's in a startup. He's going to lose it. So I offered him 45,000. He refused to take it because his EMI itself was 40,000. He said, for 5,000 rupees, I cannot come and go.
Correct.
And this is what is happening. Because most of these kids who have taken loans are now staring at job losses in technology space especially. People are staring at job losses. Like I told you yesterday, between Credit Suisse and UBS, 14,000 jobs are going to go. Amazon has sacked 9,000 people across the
Facebook
globe.
did it again.
But already Amazon sacked 18,000. They are sacking another 9,000. So everybody is cutting jobs. And there are a couple of big startups which will go bust. So what will happen is, you will have to settle for a lower job, or you will say, I'll hang in the same place with no increment. You don't get an increment. You don't have a new job. And your EMI is going up.
Correct.
You're in a perfect storm.
Correct. And the thing what you should realize is, this age of easy money lasted for a period of almost 20 years. So the days of this hard money, we do not know how long it's going to last. A lot of people give you things like, this is transitory, it will go away, don't worry, this is just an effect of bringing this inflation down, after things will settle down again. You don't know how long it's going to take. And you have to continue paying these EMIs, and you have to continue eating food. And without a job, it's very difficult, and you just cannot take on the load of this EMIs. This is the main reason we are saying, those of you who have actually given an advance to pay a home loan now and sign the home loan tomorrow and register it, and are about to celebrate, it will be a bigger celebration for you to cancel it and walk back and say, let's wait for a few years and then buy.
And
there's no rush to buying your loan.
If you have any other savings,
yes,
including gold, liquidate everything and pay your home loan to bring it down.
Yes. Get rid of that loan as fast as you can, because we have no idea when the easy money will end, and Fed will start. Anand kept telling us many years that it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And everyone thought, no, this is never going to happen. Now it's starting to happen. And we do not know up to what level Fed will, or the Indian RBI will take it to before they decide, okay, we'll keep it here.
Everything. As long as the Fed is increasing, you have to keep following
in
it.
tandem.
And if Fed passes, the inflation will go out of control.
Correct.
Because banks went bankrupt. If Fed decides to pass tomorrow night,
correct,
believe me, there will be a pandemonium. All asset classes will rally.
Correct.
Everybody will have a great time. But then inflation will come back, and they'll have to increase rates.
It will come like a tsunami. You'll see the water receding without realizing it will come back.
It will come back. The Fed has to stay the course, because it's gone from 9 to 6 is the easy part.
Correct.
6 to 2 is a very difficult thing.
And you do not know how long they'll sustain these levels.
Yeah. And
it's not like once he pauses, he's going to start climbing down immediately.
Yeah. No, but the market will celebrate.
Yes.
But the point is, there is going to be a big recession coming in America. The perfect landing scenario is not going to happen.
It is going to be a crash landing.
There will be a recession. There will be a sharp recession. We don't know how deep it is.
And Anand famously keeps giving us that quote: markets can remain far more irrational than
longer. But that's Keynes.
Sorry, Keynes. That's Keynes' quote.
That's Lord Keynes.
Yeah.
Markets can remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent.
That applies to your home loans.
That
applies to your credit card loans. It applies to your personal loans. So you thought home loans were crazy? Imagine some guy who's just taken a personal loan to go on a holiday last year. And he's going on a honeymoon and he decides to take a personal loan on his credit card.
On a variable rate, he is dead.
So if you have loans, the sooner you close it, the better it's for you. And don't get tempted again. If you're about to close your loan, the bank will be offering a back-to-back loan based on your track record. Don't take it. Don't fall for this right now. Trust
And
me,
whenever people ask me whether they can borrow and invest, I say don't borrow.
that's the most foolish thing to do. You cannot borrow and invest and close that hole with an investment. That is not investing, that is purely gambling.
And always understand, debts go faster than at what your investment can grow.
Correct.
You cannot borrow to invest.
Correct.
Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this video, kindly hit the like button and press the subscribe button of our channel. Turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. I propose to visit to the city of Singapore between April 30th and May 1st. Whether you would like a meeting on 30th April or May 1st, I leave it up to you. If you wish to contact me or attend that meeting, please send a message to the WhatsApp number given below and drop a mail to the mail ID given below. My team would get in touch with you, finalize the venue and the date, and we'll put out one more ad. But those who desire us of meeting me in Singapore in the last week of April and the first week of may contact the WhatsApp number below or write a mail. Thank you. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.